In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the driver's side exterior front door handle on your Dodge Ram located on the outside of your front door. Using a plastic trim tool, I want to go ahead and lift up on this switch. Just go underneath, gently twist and pop this up and out. Go ahead and just wiggle that around gently. You're going to come around to the switch connectors on the back side here. I want to go ahead and disconnect these. On the top, you're just going to press down and wiggle that connector out. We'll go ahead and do the same for the bottom. Go ahead and use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screw on this panel. Remove that screw, set it aside. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the 2 screws across the bottom of the door panel. Lift up on the door handle to gain access to this Phillips head screw right here in the middle of the panel. You want to go ahead and remove our interior door handle pull. You lift up, and there's going to be a T40 Torx Bit screw inside here. Go ahead and remove that. Lift up on that door panel. Work that up off of your lock button. Go ahead and pull it up and off and set it aside. Now we want to peel back our water shield here, and around the perimeter you're probably going to have some sort of adhesive. You can go ahead and gently peel this back. It is super sticky. I'm going to use a razor blade. If you choose to do this, be very careful. What you're going to do is just gently pull and peel. Now we don't have to remove this completely. I just want to probably go about 3/4 of the way down. I'm going to come on over to this side over here and continue to do the same here. Now this sticky material is going to be reused. You're only going to be able to get to a certain point because the rod right here for the handle is in the way. Go ahead and press down on this locking clip right here. Pull that rod out. And that way there you can go ahead. Once you pull that rod out, let's go ahead and remove these 2 nuts here. These are 10mm. Go ahead and remove that unit. Once that's out, this should allow you to go ahead and continue to peel this back. In order to gain access to the back side of the exterior door handle, we need to power our window in the full up position. Take your window switch, hook that up, and turn the key to the on position, and then raise your window to the full upright position. Now on the inside here we have a pink retainer clip, and then we have a blue one up top. We're going to use our pick here to go ahead and undo that clip. I'm going to get behind it and pull that out. Lift that up. This should allow us to go ahead and pull that rod out. That top one we're going to push in. Using a 5/16 socket, loosen and remove the 2 nuts on the back side of the door handle. I'm going to access this one right here. Do the same for the other. Now that we have the nuts off, let's go ahead and pop that rod out of the back side of the handle. On the back side here, we're going to use a T15 Torx bit. I'm going to loosen this here. Go ahead and pull that screw out. At this point here, you can go ahead and grab that door handle from the outside and remove it from the door. So now we're going to go ahead and line this up, and we can pull the door handle out. That's going to allow for that actuator unit to fit inside nice and easy. Line up our door handle gasket. With that in place, let's go ahead and get the two nuts installed on the inside. Now I'm just going to run that down as far as I can by hand. Go ahead and install the other nut. Let's go ahead and snug those down. Once you feel those nuts at bottom out, you go about a good quarter turn. Make sure they're snug, but you don't want to over tighten it. Now on the inside here, I want to go ahead and get that lock cylinder installed on the back side of the handle itself. Reach on in here. Get that lined up so we can go ahead and get that screw put on the back side here. Let's go ahead and get that fed in there. I'm just going to go ahead and snug this down. Now we want to go ahead and install the back rod. We want to install it in. I want to press down on that pink clip there. That'll snap into place. Next we want to go ahead and get the other rod here installed. Now once we have that rod installed on that clip, we're going to go ahead and use our pick. Come on the back side here, and we want to bring that clip up and lock it onto the rod. Now that it's all snapped on, we're all set there. Once you have everything installed, go ahead and actuate that handle, make sure that works properly. You can also use the cylinder with the key, make sure everything works properly there. At this point here, go ahead and raise that window to its full down position. And go ahead and shut off your key. Remove our switch. We'll install our water shield. Don't forget to feed the actuator rod back through the water shield itself down below here. I'm just going to apply pressure to the spots of the adhesive. Just going to line up this here. And get the two nuts started on here. Snug them down. Here, install your actuator rod, push that in, bring that clip up, snap that into place. When lining up our door panel for installation, you want to make sure that all of these hooks on the back side drop in to the door shell properly. I'm going to bring this up into position. I want to make sure that we pull our wires for our door switch through. On the back side here, make sure that our door lock rod comes through. So I'm just going to run my hand around the perimeter of the door panel itself, making sure that there's no large gap. Our door panel seems to be set in properly. Let's go ahead and install our 2 lower screws in the door panel. Snug those down. Snug that down. Now on the inside right here, I want to go ahead and install our handle with our Torx Bit screw. And once that's there, let's go ahead and snug that down. Just give that a chest. Take your switch. I'm going to line up our connectors on the back side of it. Press those on. You can hear them snap into place. Go ahead and snap that into place.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.